Hey guys, today we have a video of a Spyderco knife. It's a spring run from 2009. It's called the J.D. Smith, and if I'm not mistaken, this knife has been produced a few years ago, and it's just having a spring run of a limited quantity. The knife is made in Seki City, Japan, using VG10. You can see there, and it's a lockback with a very tight tolerance. You can see there are no gaps. The bump here, there are no bow indent, but no matter how hard you grab it, it will not close it on you. The scales are G10. This green G10 might seems like the one on my Baron and Kakri, but the color is a little bit less brilliant, and it's more grayish green, which is really nice looking. And the clip, I really like it. It's this is probably my first Spyderco clip that has this satin matte finish. It's a gray, it's non-reflective finish. I kind of like it because it doesn't draw a lot of attentions. The blade is about 4 inches long. It's about 3.78, so it's really long, the blade, but it doesn't seem that long because it's a very thin profile blade. This is a very nice stabber, and it's amazingly sharp. Just go through papers like butter. It's probably one of the sharpest knives I own from Spyderco. The ergonomic is really well made. It has all the curves, and see, this line is not actually a straight line. It has a little bit of curve, but not too much. So when you hold it, it's really nice in your hand. No jimping, but it has this up switch, so you can work. Really, it's fine. The locking, it's really good also. It has a nice snap, and the blade is it's centered. You can have this in your pocket. I plan to take the clip out and just have it in the pocket as a backup knife, because this is a very thin blade. I'll give you a comparison later, but it's very thin. It weighs about 4.5 ounces, around there. I couldn't find any exact weight on the website, but I think it's about 4.5 ounces. And since it's so thin, you don't feel it that it's a very large knife. I mean heavy knife. And it's not heavy anyways. You can have the clip positioned 4 ways, which is really good. And it has the lanyard hole over there too, which is also functional. The only downside is that it's pin construction, so it's going to be a problem when you want to take it off and clean it. I don't think you probably don't need it, but as you can see, there are holes, skeletonized liners, so if you got some dirt stuck inside, you'll probably have to flush it out. Okay, and what else? Oh, okay, quick comparison with my recent acquisition, the resilience. Resilience about 4¼ long in blade, and J.D. Smith about 4" long, a little bit less. As you can see, the resilience gives you that illusion that it's a much longer knife, but it's actually not. It just has a lot of cutting edges. And one thing I find a little flaw in this knife, well, it's not flaw, it's just probably the way it designed. See the hole? Even the hole should be able to move it a little bit to the right side, because when you try to deploy it, I mean, your finger it's right on the corner instead of in the cut. And another thing is that the hole is much smaller than the new ones, the military or the resilience, which this is a very generous hole, one of the smoothest knife for $40. I don't think you can flip it with your thumb, but you can certainly open it really nicely and fast. When it's locked, no movement, so that's pretty good. Some people likes the lock back. I personally like it, but I don't like it on my main carry knife because it's a little bit slow in deployment. But I like it on my secondary knife because I can have it in the pocket without a clip, and I know it will not open on me because this is a very high retention knife. It's virtually impossible for it to open and cut something that should not be cut in your pocket. So here again, oh okay, see the thickness. As you can see, resilience is a much thicker knife. So that's the plus on the lock back. It's just thin, slim, and the texture G10 on the J.D. Smith is much better on the resilience. It's much grippier and they just feel more expensive. What else? I think that's about it. Alright, and thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you have any questions. Currently, Knifeworks, they sell it for a very cheap price, about $105, which is one of the cheapest I see on the internet. Some places sell it for $130 and plus. So if you are interested in buying this knife, knifeworks.com is probably a good place to go. Alright, and this won't last long. It's a spring run. Thank you. Bye.